Okay, it's Carl broadcasting live. They're just about an hour behind schedule because of the rain. Take a look. We're in East St. Louis. There's the arch. And here's the drone show. Some like 15,000 drones. Hang on, let me switch hands. That is cool. Now I'm more into the fireworks, but you got that, and you got the arch. I can barely get them both in the screen. Now we're seeing the back side of the drone show. So far they've had a monster truck, a race car, United States map, and a whole lot of other stuff. Pretty lights, basically. Something's zipping around. Wow, look at that. You know what? I'm going to look at it on the screen because you can see it clearer than daylight. Direct look. Anybody know what that stuff is? Let me know. That looks like an eagle. Anybody want to say hello? That's got to be the arch. Take a look. See if I hold it still long enough. I'm trying to get a screenshot. I got it. So you got the arch of drone, and you got the arch, real arch right beside it. Oh, I know I'm shaky. American flag, pretty. 10:37, so we're 10 minutes through the show, basically. Now the regular fireworks show will be kicking on after it. Look, Chevrolet emblem. Shoot, sorry, Chevrolet emblem, I think. We're going to call it that unless somebody wants to correct me. Hey, Gas Pump Rob, hi there. See? We're about 10 minutes into the 20-minute show for the car, for the drone. A heart. I got a good portion of it so far. See, take a look. There's the arch. Yep. Well, I'm saying some fellas work on Hondas all day. Let's see. I think that's it. Nope, there it is. I'm far enough away where maybe I won't get everything. Let me zoom in. Yeah. That might be the end of the drone show. It's pretty neat. I got a lot of it. Oh, there we go. The firework drone show. Now that is, oh wait a minute, that's a real fireworks show. Now there's what I've been looking for. Let me back out a little bit. There's a lot of traffic. Now you tell me if you want to zoom in or zoom out. I'm glad you like it. A beautiful show. I'm glad, yeah. The only thing is, I'm standing out here. I left my vehicle. Hang on, I'm gonna switch arms. Well, we're in a break in the show. Now, who knows what the show's gonna really turn out? There we go. With all the water and rain. Okay, we're over here now. Yeah, it is a great show. You know what? The drones appeared on my screen better than it did in person. The fireworks are doing good either way. They have one every night like this? How could they do this in Albuquerque or anywhere else every night? It's a pretty expensive show for them to put on. I know there's a place out there at the Balloon Fest I'd like to get to one of these days. I used to know people that did the balloons. Wow, look at that. Sure is nice. Earlier I called the newsrooms, couldn't get through to anybody. And anybody that I might know a little bit wasn't going to answer the phones. But I know folks all over the country in the newsrooms. Try and keep it on screen. Ooh, take a look at that. Hang on, we missed. See how it's lighting up the arch? Now that is something. See it on the left of the screen? Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you like it. Do y'all do California fireworks or not out there? Do you have shows or what do you have out there? I know they're strict with environmental rules. Wow, look at that. Nothing like sound of rice rockets. Well, we know that's where it all comes from. I'm going to switch arms again. Pretty, pretty. That's what my grandmother used to say. Pretty, pretty. There's a bird in the Midwest that sounds like it's saying pretty, pretty. Wow, look at that. switch arms again. Sorry about that. There we go. I don't know. There looks like there's supposed to be something, but I can't tell. I like the pretty colors. That's all there is to it. You have shows, but nothing like that. They're smaller. Well, I had to drive a little bit to get here, but there are some great shows around the Midwest. I guess our friends Cindy and Anthony and Crazy Horse, Kevin, they all must be doing their own thing tonight, which is great. New Jersey had a good show. Yeah, it gets tired. What I had to do was scratch a while ago. I got this little rash. We'll just call it poison ivy. That's not what it is, but it started itching on me when I got out in the smoke. I would go jump in a mud puddle. Wow, sorry, I got to switch. Okay, I'm repositioned. I spent some time in New Jersey. I lived there for a little while. Not very long. You didn't know that, did you? Not far from Hackensack. Always got a kick out of that name. Hackensack, New Jersey. Bon Jovi's from around there someplace. If I remember right. You know, parts of New Jersey, you think he's driving in the Midwest. Hackensack. I always pronounce it wrong, but yeah. No, I ain't got no bed bugs. Let me reposition, sorry. Folks walking all up and down this road, a little more braver than I. I'll walk over in the grass if I have to. Stay away from that road. You mentioned bed bugs. 20 years ago, maybe, I was attending a meeting, and this government type guy, he says, "You never saw this." He did an overlay map of the illegal aliens and the bed bugs. He said New York City is by itself. The reason why they have them is people bring them from Europe. Remember, we didn't have bed bug problems to speak of. Not at all. I mean, you might have them on the coast in bigger cities. Wow, look at that. Look at how it lights up the side of the arch. I've done some videos of the arch. How did you know about the pizza? Changing hands. Domino's has any pizza any way you like it, $9.99. So I'm assuming that means large as well as medium. Frankly, the large is what the medium used to be back in the 90s. If there's a Domino's around, we would have, and if we knew it was going to be an hour late starting, just about, we would have stopped and got pizza. Ate on truck hood. So a gallon of milk goes real well with pizza. Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. I'm going to zoom in on it. Well, I'm going to say focus on the fireworks. I was helping our neighbor here. They decided to leave. You still there? Yep, get back. I know your internet's not that great. You mentioned that a time or two on my channel. Of course, I guess it depends on where you're at. Wow. Let me zoom out back a little bit. See, that's the arch to the left. See how it lights it up? And it's going as tall as the arch. Uh-oh. Something going on. Let's take a look. We'll miss the policeman. Okay, let's go back to the fireworks show. Let me zoom in a little better, okay? That is cool. I would have liked to have broken it up between the drone and the fireworks show, but bam bam back to back. Cool. I'm going to sign off. I'll be back. And sign off and sign on. Break it up. Another police officer.